here's a simple idea. Take a valentine and then just create, put little valentine, outlined valentines on it, little tiny ones in the middle, and just give them an assortment of construction paper valentines. They can cut out their own by folding them in half, and they quickly catch on to how to do it. If you'd rather use a doily, you can decorate a doily for Valentine's Day. Here's a couple more. Now this one was a foam. As you can see, it's a foam heart, and it's decorated with little foam hearts and other foam hearts. Here's your doily again, decorated like that. If you want to make a miniature, remember the holder that we had for the Valentines? You can make this into a miniature one too, like that, and decorate it with your hearts and your Valentines. We used these at school. We had fun with these. We had a verse to go with them. We made Valentine puppets. Here's one. Here's another one. And another one. Valentine puppets. With just vary your color Valentines in background. Like this one has ears. This one has a flower. That one has a flower. Okay. This one is just a plain big red one with the popsicle stick and pink on the other side. Whoops. This one has a leaf on the bottom part. Alright, that's another animal looking one. So you can take Valentines and put them inside of other, like a ring, Valentine ring, or just put a solid Valentine and then the solid one in the middle. This one says, I love you. And there's another one that's similar to that. This is for your door, hanging on your door. It looks like that at the top, and it says love, L-O-V-E. And then there's a Valentine that says at the bottom. Oh, it's hard for you to see, sorry. It says Happy Valentine's Day on the bottom, but it's just a door holder at the top and a strip of paper all the way down. Okay, this heart, they had fun coloring. I just had a piece of pink paper, and then I just drew shapes and then colored them differently, different colors, and then I outlined in black, as you can see. That might be for the older ones. They might like that. Do you remember I was talking about using construction paper hearts coming out of the doily? Here's what it looks like. Here's your leaves and your heart and your flower and your heart, and there's your half a doily, and it's on a Valentine heart. Here are some pieces of paper, and what I've done is I've made a heart shape, and then I've printed in the middle, and then little bubbles around the edge, or little scallops around the edge. And this one says be mine. That one's a straight be mine with a solid black line. This says I love you. This one says my friend. That one says Valentine. And that's my friend and Valentine. You can make these and put them on the photocopier and have the children cut them out. If you want to make it in pink, on pink paper, colored pink paper, you can do that. Or you can just do them on white paper. And then there's something that you can do with them. You can take your small I love you Valentine, like this, color it, and put it on a large Valentine. And that gives you a nice Valentine to give to Mom or Dad. There's a card that you can make. Looks like this. What it is just hearts that are, just keep making hearts. Trace like 1, 2, 3 hearts, and then cut the last 2 hearts in half. Put your Valentine card in the middle, color it, or Valentine paper, and then to close your Valentine, you can add, I've taken wallpaper, or you can do something like this. like that, and add a card that you've cut out, the flowers, and with pinking shears around the edge, and then they just glue it to the one side so that it opens out like that, and like this, it opens out. And you can put like I love you or decorate with small sequins, whatever you like. Paint a picture. You can take a Valentine picture, have the children just take your flashcards that you've got and cut out Valentine shapes. Have them put these shapes on a piece of white paper or a piece of pink paper. See, they're not all the same. See, there's just 2. And this one has 3. And this one has 1. And this one has 4. And just let them paint over it. And then when they take their flashcard off, or their stencil card off, they have red hearts that they painted on their picture or their paper. Okay, when I bought my foam doilies like this, like that, you punch out the holes here and you can decorate them, but you can do whatever you want with these. You can put them on a doily like that, if you can see properly there. The lighting isn't very good there. And you can also get doilies in different shapes, different sizes, different colors, red. So look around at the art stores or the card stores. You can get them at the card stores. Anyway, back to this point is that when I bought these, it came at the very back a cardboard piece like this came in the package to help keep their shape. Well, you can take this shape and you can trace it on Bristol board, and then the children can trace them after to make their own Valentine hearts. So that's another idea. I have lots of tracers, this shape, that I just got from a package of foam hearts in the back. They can trace it on white paper too, which is nice and clean looking, and then they can add their red heart in the middle like that if they want to, or they can add a silver one in the middle, or one of these in the middle like that. So it looks like that. Going back to the plain red heart, just take tissue squares and go around the edge. They can take the square and crumple it up and then stick it on, or they can put the square on the end of a pencil and then dab it in glue and then stick it on to the edge. That's one tissue heart, and this one is another one with different color. Purple, white, pink, red, and I love you in the middle. Valentine. I also made some tracers with just regular size hearts out of red Bristol board, and the smaller ones like this. You can do that as well as the blue. Now our Valentine butterflies. You can take 2 hearts, stick them together on the back like this, glue them together, put 2 more Valentines on the front, and there's your butterfly. This butterfly we made with silver heart shapes. Just put them together like this, the points facing each other, and then these are foam hearts. They're 2 foam hearts that I stuck together. Put your 2 silver ones together in the middle, and then this is just a rectangular piece of paper that I cut. I folded it in half and then just cut that shape, and then a little round part for its head and its antennae there. And that's your silver butterfly doily heart. Okay, here's your red hearts, your red doily hearts. Put them together, put the points together, glue it, and then add your center part. Now I've used a wire for the antennas. There, let's see, maybe you could see this better if it's on a pink background. There we go. See, these are just those little twisty wires that you get when you buy things at the store. They're fastened on the cardboard with the wires. Or you can use pipe cleaners. And again, the same part for the center. Just take a rectangular piece of paper, fold it lengthwise, and that gives you your heart. Okay. Now here's a different idea. Take 2 purple hearts and glue them together on the back. Put a popsicle stick down the middle like that, and there's pipe cleaners for the antenna, and then googly eyes on the popsicle stick. Here's one, and similar idea, just decorated differently. Another butterfly. Popsicle stick butterfly, I call them. Okay. This one is larger than the others, and it has a valentine in the middle and just construction paper antenna. And that's your larger butterfly. This one has a collection of hearts in the middle. It says "Be Mine." Okay. This last butterfly that I'm going to show you is made with paint. What we've done is we put the heart shape down, and then just with a plastic spoon or a spoon, just dripped dots on the paper, and then they take a fat straw. It has to be a bigger straw from McDonald's or Burger King, and they blow through it, and that gives them this. Do you see how it looks like a starburst there? That effect. Now if they find that isn't working for them, then just take the end of the straw and pull out the paint, and that's your painted butterfly. Look. This butterfly is more complicated, be for the older children. This one is made with a paper plate, and this is a paper plate, and this is a smaller paper plate that's been folded in underneath, and then there's 2 googly eyes here, and then here the big wings, and it's upside down. So there he is, right side up. Looks like that. It's kind of hard to get him in the picture, but there it is. And this one is just folded over for the head, and the antenna are pipe cleaners, you see, and the other one is over here. See, they're both pipe cleaners and googly eyes. That's for the more difficult, I think. Now this one is I call it a love bug. It's just a regular valentine, you see, just a valentine shape like that. Add strips of paper for legs, put a valentine heart at the point of the valentine, decorate inside, and there's your valentine love bug. And that's it for the bugs. I thought that was it, but I found another one. This one is a love bug, and it has 2 hearts put together like that, and then the top part are accordion fold with a little heart on the top of it. Now do you see this accordion fold? You can put that and give your heart legs, coming up, arms and legs, by making this accordion fold and the little hearts on the end of it. You can make a bug like that with legs. Just add plain valentine and then add the accordion fold construction paper arms and legs. For those people who have kindergarten or preschool or early years, you can take a huge piece of construction paper shaped like a Hershey Kiss, and then cover it with foil. And see, there's a piece of ribbon at the end, right up there at the end, and you just cover it. It can be construction paper, it can be Bristol board, and just cover it with silver foil, and then get out your chocolate pudding and have them make a design with the chocolate pudding on the outside of their Hershey Kiss, and they have fun with that. They like to do that. That's for the younger ones. Something else that I've done for cards is take the used Valentine cards and put them inside just a folded piece of 9 by 11 or 8 by 11. Just fold it and then have them decorate it with used Valentine cards from past years. And they can also take the used cards and they can make a collage out of it just on a regular piece of paper. They have fun doing that. They pick the cards that they like. So I save my cards, Valentine cards, from year to year, and then the next year I bring them out and let them go to it. They're written on the one side, but that doesn't matter because they just glue them on and the writing doesn't show, and they choose the ones they want and they make a collage or they make a card